We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now in the box, Hunter Pence. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there for strike 1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
He throws him on the fastball there. Hunter Pence goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Peraza is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Smoke toward third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this will be fouled away. Arrieta into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and So far, he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Ryan Zimmerman goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Paul Dejan comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Schebler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Digging in, Corey Belanger. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman, Corey Belanger.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he's retired, one away. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a little blooper to center. Puig coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Arrieta's ready. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Suzuki.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Hamilton is under it. Makes the play. One away. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And the Phillies are into the hit column. Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play.
Arrieta.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, did that fool him. What a great pitch. That was an ugly swing, wasn't it?
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Hamilton, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Devin Mesoraco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hard liner to center field. Jackson is right there, one down. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch. And a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now at the plate, Sal Romano. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Peraza is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Billy Hamilton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hunter Pence.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Timms comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-handed up and throwing. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. Fielded by Jeanette. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Dejan. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready now, Corey Belanger.
Corey Belanger.
And now a pitch on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
And the runner back safely. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Jeanette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Belanger is on his way home. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Jeanette rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Arrieta sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Digging in now, Sal Romano, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, Paul Dejan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Belanger. One down. And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Suzuki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. The relay. And he is in there. So stepping in, Austin Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from
Jackson.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter, pitcher.
Now to the plate, Jake Arrieta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Michael Franco will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Low for ball 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, and he misses it. 1 run is scored. Suzuki rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. Digging in once again, Scott Kingery. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Peraza comes up with it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Luis Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And here's Jose
Garcia.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hamilton.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready once again, Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they must have known something was up there as he's nailed at third after the pitch out. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
First baseman number
Digging
35.
in and looking for more, Corey Belanger.
Belanger.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a liner. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Harvey Miller answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Eric Timms 0 for 2 on his line. Thus far.
Eric Timms.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Line drive to center field. And Zimmerman has a base hit. Striding in once again, Paul Dejan. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Schebler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries so far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Tommy Hunter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Tommy Hunter.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Ready once again, Scott Schebler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Craig Gentry.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Reds. Number 14.
Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Gentry. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 0-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Number 47, Sal Romano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And here's Jose Peralta.
Shortstop, Jose Barraza.
That's a ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Puig's got a read on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he's safe. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. For Hamilton, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knot things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in, Tommy Hunter. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. J.P. Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
J.P. Crawford.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Fernando
attention,
Abad gets the call
pitching
from the
for
pen to take
Philadelphia,
over on the mound and
number
start the home
58.
seventh.
Fernando
Stepping
Abad.
into the box,
This change for
Corey
the Phillies.
Belanger,
Now
1 for
catching,
2 on his line so
number
far in the
16,
game.
Tucker Barnhart.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat. Number 12 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. For Martinez, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And now this is on the ground for the third baseman, Zimmerman. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Scott Kingery. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Scott Kingery.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And that one stayed up a little high.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hunter Pence.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Pence. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 7.
Striding in, Eric Timms.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Looks
for
like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Tommy Joseph will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Belanger is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Scott Schebler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Kingery is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 31. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Arismendi Alcantara will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kingery takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, Jose Peraza looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stephen Wright comes on from the pen.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Standing in. Ryan Zimmerman. Now in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Shot towards second, and that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. So striding in, Paul Dejan.
Shortstop, Paul Dejan.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Turner for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The right fielder, number 6.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. The 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So digging in now, Austin Jackson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Hamilton, but he won't get there. It falls in. Standing in now, the pitcher, Fernando Abad. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Cameron Rupp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Pat Neshek comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Trying to pick things up where we left off. On the ground to the left side. To his right, Dejan, and not in time. So there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. The winning run is at first base. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0, and there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
First baseman number 35.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Corey Belanger. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. So there's ball four. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get four wide ones as well. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. J.D. Martinez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer. But the key is he wants them to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 12, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Coming up right after this.
Gordon.
This is line to left. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away. Stepping in, Nick Williams. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kyle Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. The high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball one.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Eric Timms is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting fourth.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's Neil Walker. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Walker waits on the 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's right there. The second for 1. On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Right fielder,
digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Paul Dejan. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Paul Dejan.
High in the air out to center field. Williams on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in, Austin Jackson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. At the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Ready now, Trevor Cahill.
Trevor Cahill.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a two-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Jackson is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Aaron Nola. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Pitcher, Aaron Nola.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Santana should have room. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Schimpf ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball,
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Right side defense aligned perfectly, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Matt Adams. A base hit in his first trip.
Adams.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery comes up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch.
In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting.
Stepping
Right
up to
fielder,
the plate, Ian Happ comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A cold strike on the inside corner. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric
Leading off the
Timms.
4th inning. First baseman. Eric.
Ready with the first
Timms.
pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Adams has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Number
0
11.
for 1 for him here in this one.
Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
The
So
batter,
stepping in,
the
Paul
shortstop.
Dejan.
Paul Dejan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now batting, Trevor Cahill. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
as
for the
we
Giants.
begin the 5th.
Pitcher. Trevor Cahill.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home.
Nope.
And there's
Ball
a
1.
sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Left side. Dejan on the grass. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pence. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2-1 now to Gordon. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's back into second here safely. Digging in and looking for more. Nick Williams. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
1 ball, 1
And this
strike.
misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Catcher.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matt Adams.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Adams goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Neil Walker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Up next for the Giants.
Standing in, Ian
Right fielder,
Happ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Your
Harvey
attention, please.
Miller is going to take
Now
over
pitching
here
for
in
the
inning
Phillies,
number 5, so it'll
number
be a bullpen
55,
game from here on out.
Harvey Miller.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Suzuki.
Here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Happ is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Center fielder.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Ryan Schimpf. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat in
San Francisco. Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
digging in once again, Trevor Cahill getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more. D. Gordon, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Pence coming on. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Stepping in, Harvey Miller. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Harvey Miller.
J.P. Crawford He's going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Crawford.
Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. Gordon is up with it. A quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Scott Kingery. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Half is under it, and that ends the inning. Number 28 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 28.
Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Paulo Orlando is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kingery moving to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. Digging in to try it again. Matt Adams. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bounce to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Hard on the ground towards short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now in the box, Eric Timms. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Happ ranging back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Paul Dejan. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Happ moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Right fielder, Ian.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So stepping in, Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping up now Trevor Cahill. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jackson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hector Neris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Hector Neris. This change for the Phillies. Now playing center field.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So striding in, Kyle Seager. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Suzuki.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. No one out with a runner at second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Puig is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting,
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Roman Quinn will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 20. Roman Quinn.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Austin Jackson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Michael Franco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery. Hunter Strickland answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the...
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 60.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Orlando has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Number 8.
So digging in now, Hunter Pence. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomlinson ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Fernando Abad enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Matt Adams now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Kendrys Morales will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Dejan fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Neil Walker. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Too high, ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Puig coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Eric Timms. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. The win would belong to Trevor Cahill here, barring a sudden turn of events.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 11.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Shortstop.
Ready now, Dejan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 6-3 contest. Digging in, Cameron Rupp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.